Good morning to all. Welcome to your science class. Today we are going to discuss chapter number 9, soil. We have discussed in our last video about soil, types of soil and soil profiles. So today we are going to discuss properties of soil. Point A, texture. Texture of soil depends on relative proportions of sand, silt and clay particles present in it. Sandy soil has a fritty texture. Loamy soil crumbles when rubbed between the fingers. Clayey soil makes a shiny coating on the fingers. Clay soil can be molded into different shapes. Hence, it can be used for making pots. And point B, percolation rate of water. Many species are present among the soil particles that allow water to percolate through it. Percolation rate can be calculated by following formula. Meaning of percolate, the capacity of soil release water is called percolation, and percolation rate per ml per minute. Amount of water percolate in ml and percolation time in minute. Example of percolation rate of water: when 200 ml of water is poured over a soil sample and 150 ml of water percolates through this soil sample with in 15 minutes. Calculate the percolation rate of water. Solution: percolation rate is equals to 150 upon 15 divided by 115 divided by 15, then 10 ml per minute. And point C, water retention capacity. Water retaining capacity of soil depends upon the two factors. Point A, the size of particles present in it, and second, humus content. One can find out the amount of water absorbed by the soil very easily. The capacity of soil absorb water is called retention capacity of water. Next topic, soil and crops. In different parts of country, different types of soil are found. Clay, sandy and loamy are the different types of soil found in our country. Rainfall, humidity, light, temperature are various climatic factors that affect the type of soil of that place. Soil type and climatic factor of an area determine the type of vegetation of that area. Clay soil. Clay soil holds a good amount of water, but it is poorly aerated. The crops that require more water for growth can be grown in clay soil. Clay soil is present more water. Example of crops that can be grown in clay soil are paddy, wheat and gram. And loamy soil, it is the best of most of the pulses cultivated in loamy soil. And sandy soil, it is not good for most of the crops because of its low water holding capacity and low humus contents. And the pH of the soil. The pH scale measures acidic or basic properties of a substance. The pH scale ranges from 0 to 14. At pH on 7 on the pH scale is called neutral pH. We have discussed about pH in our last chapter, acid, bases and salts. The pH scale ranges 0 to 14, and neutral substance pH is 7, and acidic substance pH is 0 to 7, and basic substance pH is 7 to 14, and neutral substance pH is 7. A pH less than 7 is acidic pH, and more than 7 is basic pH. Different crops require different soil pH for absorption of nutrients from soil. pH of the soil can be tested by pH paper. Generally soil is moist, climatic in acidic, whereas in dry climate soil is basic. Soil and important natural resources. Soil is one of the most valuable natural resources because of the following reasons. Point first, soil provides nutrients and water to the plants, and many minerals that are used in industry are present in soil. Examples of such minerals are calcite, bauxite and gypsum etc. And next point, soil is used for making bricks and huts. It is also used in pottery. And next point, many organisms live in soil. It is the home of insects, worms, bacteria, fungi and burrowing animals. And next point है हमारा soil erosion. Soil is one of the most important natural resources. Its top layer is most fertile. The removal of the top layer of the soil is called soil erosion. It is brought about by wind and water. In the absence of vegetation, soil becomes losses. So wind and water can erode this soil easily. The other factors that increase the soil erosion are overgrazing, poor farming methods, flood, forest firing, etc. The soil erosion can be prevented by applying the following methods. Point A, afforestation. Roots of plants bind to the soil. Do not cut the plant. And point B, reducing the destruction of vegetation. And point C, crop rotation. And point D, why adopting terrace farming methods for hilly areas. Terrace farming means make a small ball of soil in a field. This is called terrace farming. And point E, controlling the forest firing. Do not fire forest. We have discussed in our video properties of soil and crops and soil and important natural resource and soil erosion. Our chapter number 9 is finished. We have discussed our next chapter in next video. Thank you. Have a nice day.